What's up, YouTube, Facebook? Good morning. Remember yesterday I left off on this G6 GTP with the bumper not fitting. So I went to YouTube, stood up real late trying to figure it out. These pieces are handmade by carid.com. To my knowledge, they were a reputable company. I don't want to sound like I'm bashing them, but I don't know what dude paid for these parts. They're poorly made, if you ask me. They leave you with a lot of body work left. It looks like shit. Let me put some more light to this so you can really see. Matter of fact, you can see right there, like the bubbles in it and a lot of pinholes. And then it's just not flat, you know, it's kind of made like round, like kind of like cartoony or some shit. The hood is visibly smaller, more narrower than the factory hood right there. This crashed. This one's more narrower, so that means I gotta bring in the fenders because the gap is like crazy right here. So it's about a 1/2 inch on each side. Got a 1/2 inch gap on each side, and you know, it's pretty lined up on the money as far as you can get it. But it stressed me out about it, you know. See the bubbles, all the sand marks. You see the chips right there where they just primered over it. You know, so if you think that you're gonna put these parts on from there and just slap them on and spray them like I was being paid to do, it's not gonna happen. Chips right there. Chips right there. You have a lot of body work on these parts before you can even get to paint. So I don't know, you know, if a lot of people been through this with them, you know, as far as like tuner cars, you know, because they make a lot of body kits. I mean, it's nice as far as the design. The design is nice. You can't take it. They threw a little mesh grill in there from Menards. It's just, like I said, it's, you know, on cars, the lines are sharp, you know, like right here. You see how this fender comes to a point, real sharp. The body line is a sharp point. All of the stuff they make is round. You know what I mean? So you gotta like reinforce all this. You gotta make all this yourself. And I watched the video of the guy. I don't know if he's the owner or what he is, the guy from CarD, and he said a little smart comment saying, any body man can't put CarD parts on. You know, you got to know what you're doing. And I was like, damn, that's kind of a slap in the face, because now I'm going to sit here and point out all your flaws and your bullshit. All of these chips and this and that. Whoever's making your shit don't know what they're doing. If you look at the hood, it's all waves in there. So you got hours and hours and hours of body work on their parts that you pay for, and before you could paint it, you know what I mean? So I think that, me personally, if you're gonna do some custom hoods or whatnot, you might want to ask a person if they want to make it themselves. Granted, they do give you a foundation to start on, which saves a lot of time, but for the price you pay, like right here, look at this. This is round. Do you see that? Where does that fit right there? Look at that. Explain to me how round fits into square. You know, you ever heard the saying you can't fit a square peg in a round hole? It doesn't match up. You know, this should be more straight and then a sharp slant so that it butts right up. I mean, granted, you can't get it perfect, but at least it could have been as close as possible. You literally have to reform all of this. And then the body line that you're supposed to follow is flat right here. And then you just go around. Flat and round don't go together. That's just that. Yesterday I was showing y'all some of the cracks in there. The piss poor quality. Pontiac symbol, look at it. Now you can see it with light. Where they do that at? Look at that. Chips. It came like that. How can you look how nothing could hit it. It came like that. Look at the Bondo pinholes. Trying to really show you. So don't think that you could just buy these parts and, oh man, I'm gonna have a badass ride. Just slap them on and paint them, or plastic dip them, or whatever. Look, big ass chip. And then on the video it says that you're supposed to inspect your parts upon delivery. Well, when they drop off the parts, they just drop them off. Wasn't no delivery man there to write to sign off on. But this is where I'm at with it. Give you a wide view angle of it to show you. The design is nice, no doubt, but the quality is poor. Pretty sure somebody's gonna talk some shit about what I'm saying, but hey, I'm the one that's got to put this together, so I could care less what anybody says. You know, I'm just stating how I feel about it because I was paid to put parts on and paint them and get it gone. Not to do body work. A lot of body work at that. I don't mind. Like on the video, he said, oh, you might have to block it a little bit. I mean, you're supposed to block it a little bit just to make sure that you got a nice flat surface. So when you paint it, you know that your paint's going to come out good. Because you could be Chip Foose with the paint gun. If you don't, if you got shitty body work, it's going to look like shit. I could send my son or my daughter out here to paint it. It's the body work that counts. So what I come up with is it's gonna be a lot of fun, I guess, but the damn show ain't gonna be cheap because this is holding me up. I mean, it's good as far as it's a light hood, but you don't have your windshield washer sprayers. You got to drill those out. This is the hood latch. It's a thread. It's a piece of threaded, all thread. They shaped it in a U and put 4 nuts on it, and that's your hood latch. Boy, I tell you. You got to drill that out right there. That's for your hood, your hood latch, or your hood prop, I mean. Goes right there. You got to drill it out because it's not there. So you pretty much just got some shit they just slop together, and you got to make it right, and then they're gonna take the credit for it. because they're gonna say, oh, that's our what we made. I'm showing you all the little pits, all the little chips.